video that I've got for you here. We'll just talk about this one a little bit, the differences between coarse and coarse. Now that sounds really weird, doesn't it? Because those two words are exactly the same, the pronunciation. But did you know there's some completely different meanings with these words? And also very, very different is the spelling, okay? So, for example, we've got this word here, coarse. Now notice the A in there. There's no U, there's actually an A in place of the U. Does anyone know what that means? Okay, well, we can talk about coarse when something's kind of rough. So it might be, if any of you know what sandpaper is, so if maybe you've got some, maybe we'll talk about wood or a piece of wood that's maybe not very smooth. We often need sandpaper to make it smooth. Now with coarse, in this case, we can talk about the wood being very coarse. It's not very smooth, okay? Now the next meaning of coarse, is something that probably we're all commonly familiar with, but we have a few more meanings here. So we can talk about maybe a free course meal. So maybe you have a starter, you have a main meal or your main course, and then you have a dessert. Okay, so we can have a free course meal. We can also have an English course. So for the Slovak people or Slovak speakers watching this, it's not coarse. That's a different word altogether. Curse in English is actually a bad word. It's a swear word, okay? So we never say curse in English. It's not coarse, but curse. But getting back to course, we have an English course, a work course. We can have a German course. So any type of program that we follow with an educational background in mind, we can talk about course. Also, we can talk about maybe the direction of something. So maybe the plane or the ship can change course. So very simply, it changes its direction of where it's going. Now, all of these types of course are spelled with the U, not the A, which just generally has one meaning, and that is, that's again about being something when it's unsmooth, and that's spelled with the A. So I hope that little snippet of information has been useful for you. Of course, it can get quite confusing. The best way, as I always tell my students, is learn by context to what people are talking about, and it should start to get a little bit more familiar with practice. Okay guys, so as usual, don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more videos like this. I look forward to it.